It's hard.
Your most personal, private information for sale to the highest bidder.
You don't know if somebody is, what they're going to take from you next.
No matter how unscrupulous, free to ruin your life.
New at 6, the NBC2 investigators uncover the newest frontier for thieves: medical records being sold on the black market.
Most victims don't even know they've been hacked until it's too late. NBC2 investigator Rachel Polanski crunched the numbers. And Rachel, this is something everybody really needs to be aware of.
That's right, Kelly. And Peter, I pulled the records for every healthcare data breach involving 500 or more people across the country. And last year alone, there were 326 of them. This problem is growing quickly, up 20% from 2015. And I learned that once your medical records are hacked, your personal information could end up on the dark web, an online marketplace for stolen data.
This Fort Myers mom,
These people continuously take things from other people.
knows what it's like
I got a call from the Georgia Police Department outside of Atlanta.
to feel helpless.
Someone had used my identity to rent a car.
Danielle Wasser's identity was stolen a few years ago.
They had asked if I'd been to Georgia recently, and my answer was no.
Since then, the thief has stolen a car and opened up 3 cell phones under her name.
And what the police had told me is that my ID is now on the black market, so this is probably not over with.
She's not sure where her identity was stolen, but it's possible the thief snatched her private information from a routine medical record.
So the financial information may change, but all the stuff that's in your medical record, that stuff doesn't change.
This cybersecurity expert tells the NBC2 investigators that doctors' offices and hospitals are a hacker's hotspot.
Go ahead and try to change your fingerprint, right? Change your eye color, change your medical history, the surgeries you've had. And you can't change that stuff. It's very difficult to change that information, so it stays valuable for a long time.
A trip to a new doctor's office involves a lot of paperwork. Usually you're asked to jot down your social security number. And while most of us do so without even blinking an eye, Skasny says that's not always a smart move.
Say, well, do you really need my social security number? Do you really need all this information you're gathering from me? What's the minimum amount of information you need to provide me service?
You have the right to know where your information is being stored, but doctors have the right to refuse to give you service. Lee Health is the largest healthcare provider in Lee County, so we asked their information technology director what steps they take to fight hackers.
There are numerous technology products that we implement, a considerable amount of monitoring that we do behind the scenes.
They also teach their employees these basics. Don't share passwords and don't open up emails from suspicious senders.
Of all the emails that come into Lee Health, how many are legitimate?
Less than 10% of the email traffic coming into Lee Health makes it through our filters. So less than 10% is legitimate.
That's pretty shocking.
Yeah, it is. And most companies around the country are dealing with similar issues right now.
Of the 326 healthcare data breaches in the U.S. last year, 28 of them happened here in Florida. That's 8.5%.
Does Lee Health have a plan in place should a cyber attack occur?
We have steps in place where we do exercises on the basis of what we would do were an attack to occur, so the answer is yes. And we also take a number of other steps so that were an attack to occur, we have backups of information.
An important safeguard.
It's hard.
Because once your information is out there,
You don't know if somebody is, what they're going to take from you next.
there's no way to get it all back. For the NBC2 investigators, I'm Rachel Polanski.
Call, email, or download the NBC2 News app and submit your tip now.